Hello everyone, this is Kim Quady. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona. And you can find me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. That's my blog, and I also have a YouTube channel, which you're finding me on, Kim Plays with Paper. Thank you so much for joining me for my try to have a weekly video or even 2 times a week, depending on what I'm excited to share with you. At the holidays, I'm always looking for different packaging ideas. And so today, I'm going to be showing you a fun, quick and easy little bag. I've shown bags before, and so there are lots of different varieties, and I hope you like this one as well. So let's just pop down to the workspace and get started. As you're watching, let me know if you have any questions. I'll monitor the comments on the video, and you can also email me too. All the information is on the YouTube channel. I just have been loving all of Stampin' Up's different designer series papers that are available this holiday season. So let me show you. This is the first bag I started with. It's using the special delivery, or the special delivery 12 by 12 designer series paper. I did write that down. Actually, it's called North Pole Delivery, and look at the cute. There's cute little puppies and cats, and some have some of the papers have bears with gifts, and it's postal oriented. And then I have a little Velcro dot, and the bag opens, and I have a little bar of soap from Bath and Body Works in there. So it's a nice size box. When it's finished, let me grab my ruler. It's about 5 inches high by 3.5 inches wide, and then 2 inches along the bottom, so you could fit a lot of different things in there. And of course, you can use so many different kinds of paper and designs. Let me show you the next one. This is the Traditions of Christmas Specialty Designer Series paper. I didn't even think it needed a sentiment. It's just absolutely gorgeous with the designer series paper and some real red cardstock. Again, I have the little Velcro, and then you can add some shreddy or tissue paper and put whatever you want inside. Now, my favorite paper is the Modern Christmas 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. So, of course, I had to use that with a little bit of a gold Christmas tree and some gold ribbon and black cardstock. You maybe wouldn't need the Velcro. I just found that at a big box store. I think the dollar stores have it. The discount stores, you can find these little dots kind of everywhere. This is nice because they're self-adhesive. I'll show you how I put those together. And there's one other quick one I wanted to show you. This is the Traditions of Christmas 6 by 6 designer series paper, and I use the garden green. And these are just die cuts that come from that designer series paper. So, so many possibilities, super quick and easy. Let me show you kind of my inspiration. I'm knocking things over here. Excuse me. Thanks for your patience while I deal with that. So there's the bag we're going to recreate today. I was inspired by another project I saw using, this was just a regular lunch bag that was cut to fit. So there are, that's a really reasonably priced option. You know, what can you get, like 50 bags for $1 or $2? And then you just cut them any size. And you could even leave these bags longer if you needed something to fit in there. So this was the one. This is one that I had made a while ago. I do like to make treats and treat packet holders for all of my classes, so I had made that. So let me give you the measurements So in case you want to make this at home, and remember too, if you need more information, be sure to look on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. All right, so the first piece is the real red, and that's 3.5 by 5. And the designer series paper that goes on top of that then is just 1/4 of an inch less. So it's 3.25 by 4 3/4. And I just used my regular Stampin' Seal Plus. And it's fun on the other side. If you just wanted, there's some postage, some little envelopes. You can pick and choose which designs you want to feature. I kind of like the puppy dogs. A lot of people in our family like our dog lovers. I had a team event this weekend, and my sister's little Boston Terrier came to visit, and he was the hit of the day, and he was excited that everybody wanted to play with him. So what I need to do, though, is I am going to grab this bag, the bag that I have, and I just found these in my stash, and I know Stampin' Up! Had some bags like this that had a closure top. So you could leave that bag just like that if you wanted to and adjust the measurements. But I decided to cut mine to 5. So I'm going to place the bottom of the bag at 5 and then take off, it's about 2 inches. So that's what I'll be able to work with there. And once you have those measurements, you can make a whole bunch of those at one time. Just as a reminder, that's what we are working on. So then what I did, see if it's just perfectly, I put adhesive on the back of that panel, trying to get the edges and maybe a little swipe down the middle, and arrange that on the front of the bag. That will be my front. Getting it on straight is always a challenge, but it's handmade, right? And then just give it a good press and a good burnish so that that stays on. So then my next piece measures 7 inches by 3.5, and that's going to go on the back side. You can see I missed just a little bit, but that's okay. So on this side, I'm going to put the adhesive right on the bag. And you could choose to put any way you want, any way you think that it's going to work best for you is how you should do that. I should mention too that I did score this at 2 inches, and that makes our flap. I'm just going to give that a burnish too. Gives us the bag flap. So, and I did try to burnish that edge as well. And let's see how we do. Looks good. Just lay that down. Now, if you had extra designer series paper, you could decorate the back of that too. That's perfectly fine. So you could measure that, and that's going to be your 3.25 by 4 3/4. And so basically you have the guts of your bag right here. And we'll fold that down. And I have another little piece of designer series paper for that flap, and that measures 3.25 by 1 3/4. So we just add that to the front, and then you can decorate as desired. And some of these designer series paper, honestly, that just does all of the work for you. But it's, if you want to put a little message or a tag, I will go ahead and decorate mine just to show you. So let me bring in, these are my little Velcro sticky backed dots. And on one sheet you have kind of a fuzzy side and a little one with a little bit more texture. So these two go together. And it doesn't matter which one goes first, but that's nice because they stumbling over my words. They have adhesive on the back. So if I just press down, it's stuck on there, kind of like Stampin' Up's gems. So then I'm going to peel off his friend, and if I put it on the top, the sticky side is up. Then when I close it, it's going to be in exactly the spot I want. And then I'm giving it a good push, and then it opens, and it's exactly where I want it. I don't have to guess. So I have my bag all ready to go. Now it just needs a little bit of decoration. Oops, oh my goodness. Rough day for stamping. Sometimes you just have to step away from the stamps. But I have the special delivery from the Jolly Delivery stamp set already on a block. And I have a scrap of basic white cardstock. We all have those scraps from cutting our designer series paper, our basic white into layers. My Real Red ink pad, and then I'm just going to press down evenly. Yeah, that looks good. And I like to do a couple in case I make a mistake before I get that all cleaned off. It looks like the first one's going to work. Sometimes it just needs a really, really light touch, doesn't it? I must be pressing too hard. There, that is perfect. And then I'm bringing in Stampin' Up's 3-banner punch. If you haven't seen that, it's one of the new items that was in the recently released online exclusives. Just love the 3 little options there for the banner, and I do like this banner, and I'll just put that right in the middle and give it a good punch. These strips of extra cardstock are perfect for that. And we'll just need some glue dots to put that on the top of our flap right here. I'll crinkle my bag down. And I was like careful on some of the ones. I made a whole bunch, and I was careful that I didn't cover up the dog, because that's the cutest part. And I do have some of the red and white baker's twine. I did make a double bow with that. If you haven't seen a double bow, it's pretty easy. It may sound or look complicated, but I have my big, I think this is probably 20 inches of linen thread or baker's twine. And I'm just going to fold it directly in half. And I know this is way too much, but at least I'll be able to show you. So from that, just in half, I'm going to make my bows. So the way I do a bow is I make a bunny ear and a bunny ear. So I have 2 bunny ears. The left bunny ear goes over the top, and then I push the little loops through, and then I can pull on each end to adjust the bow. So it just gives it a little more oomph, a little bit more body, if you will. And then you can pull on the edges to kind of adjust how big you want those loops. And then you'll need to trim off both ends, because one of those ends had the loop on it. And then we're ready to use like a rolled up glue dot. Just roll that up with your finger, and that dot goes right on the knot, and it can decorate that there. And if you want to use gems, Stampin' Up has lots and lots and lots of options for gems. And I think these will work really well. I think they're shaded spruce, so they're really pretty. And I'll probably use 3 on here. That one just fell. And one more to make 3. And I just refilled my pick tool. And I'll put that one right there. So there's that quick and easy gift bag. Open it, fill it with shreddy or tissue paper, and you're ready to put any kind of a gift in it. That festive gift giving, stocking stuffers, hostess gifts, all with an array of Stampin' Up's really, really pretty designer series papers. Hard to say which one's the favorite because I like them all. I bought all of the paper and I have been using it to get all of my holiday cards and little projects completed. I certainly hope you love this little bag. Again, you can use any size of bag that you run into or you find, or maybe you have leftover lunch bags like this. You can turn that easily into a nice size gift giving receptacle. Please let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you know when I am going to put up another video. Thanks so much everyone for watching. Let me know if you have questions. Check for me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. Until next time everyone, happy stamping. Bye-bye.